Wonderful being part of Ipswich Creatives. Beth and Karen, thank you.
This is Ryan from Daylight Vandal.
Hello.
Yeah, so how did you, so you play the Hello Kitty guitar?
I play the Hello Kitty
guitar.
Strat.
Yeah, beautiful. So tell me about how you started playing guitar.
So I got given a ukulele, $2 from Kmart.
Yeah.
When I was up in Mackay on a holiday, and I played that for a bit, and then
So who was it who gave you the ukulele?
my nanny Judy.
Yeah.
She's lovely, love her. And then I've been practicing that while on the road, and then I got back to Stanthorpe where I lived at the time, and my mum bought me a electric ukulele, like one that you can plug into like a PA or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I entered the busking comp with
Oh.
that, and I got a 3rd place in my section.
Yeah.
And with that prize money, I was able to get my first guitar. So, and then I learnt through an app called Simply Guitar.
Yeah.
So, and then I finished that, and then it was just kind of like an easy flow out of the app.
Yeah.
So I've just been playing ever since. So
Oh, that's a good-
about
and-
2 years ago.
So just 2 years.
Yep. I've been playing for the exact same time I've been playing music. So
Okay.
I started straight away.
Yeah. And so you were telling me before how you got into punk. Would
Yep.
you mind
Yeah, of
telling
course.
that story again? Yeah.
In Stanthorpe, this group called Granite Above Music Council
Yeah.
put on a gig in the Maruna Park, which is like a big amphitheatre in a park.
Yeah.
Put on a gig called Punk in the Park
Yeah.
with Punctilious, Plan Z, and I think it was KTO playing.
Yeah.
There was a 3rd band, I think it was KTO.
Yeah.
No, it was Shieldsy, sorry, a local punk band.
Yeah.
Not band, solo artist.
Yeah.
And then I was watching that, and it was absolutely amazing. And it just, Punctilious's guitarist and singer jumped down in the crowd, let the kids play the guitar, and it was just really inspiring. So from that moment, I was like, I want to be a punk musician.
Yeah.
So that's what I started learning.
And you were telling me before about how you got Daylight Vandals together.
Oh, yeah. So I had been friends with the singer online on Instagram for 2 years, the same time that I've been playing guitar. And we just every now and then shot each other different advice on songwriting, lyric writing, stuff like that. And we've just gotten chatting. We'd always wanted to be in a band together.
Yeah.
So the second that I moved to Ipswich, I said, look, I'm in Ipswich now, I'm in the local scene, we should start a band together.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, all for it. And then we actually have been through one bassist before.
Yeah.
She was actually the one who named our band. She was on a trip in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And she was in a toilet cubicle. And there was this, she took a photo of it. Daylight Vandal in this font here.
Oh, sorry, I can't quite see that.
That font there.
Oh yeah, yep.
And we just that looks like an EP album cover.
Yeah.
So that's our band name.
Ah.
And then I met our bassist
Yeah.
at a gig called Freaky Valentine. It was on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And
So just this past February.
yes. So that's where I met my bassist.
Ah.
I didn't straight away offer him the bass position because I already had a bassist at that point.
Yeah.
But she left due to family problems, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, okay, if this bassist is left, I want to be in a band with you. Because he was very eager on being in a band with me.
Yeah.
So he'd be a part of Daylight Vandal. And our singer knew our drummer, Ed, for a bit. So, he's been playing since he was 3.
Oh wow.
So we've got some really talented members in the band.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And today you're on your way to the recording
That's
studio.
the recording studio, our DIY in a garage recording studio.
Very cool.
But our producer Sean McGlue, he's great.
Yeah.
He's got this mat he hasn't spent over $200 on any of the items in his studio.
Yeah.
But it's just got an E kit in the back corner, an electric drum kit, and a big PA and a mixing deck about the width from here to about here.
Yeah.
So it's a massive mixing deck, and he paid $100 for it.
Yeah.
So he's got all the good quality stuff for cheap.
Very
So,
punk.
exactly, very punk, very DIY, and we don't have to pay a cent for the recording studio.
Oh,
so I'm very
awesome.
thankful to Sean.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
And how did you meet Sean?
I met Sean. He's the guitarist of Plan Z.
Ah.
So I met him at that punk gig that sparked my interest.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've known him from the start, and he's
Ah.
been supporting me and my career from the start.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Because the next punk in the park I was performing at, and so was he.
Ah.
So his band Plan Z. So
It sounds like it's a really supportive community.
it is. Especially in the what I've noticed is within the youth punk community.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
I love the youth community.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of drama because that's youth people.
Yeah.
But in the middle-aged people
Yeah.
punk scene, which is the original, just older.
Yeah.
There's a lot of supportive people like Dave Tugster from the Square Tugs.
Yeah.
I hadn't even had a band set up yet, but I went to a gig in Toowoomba called Invasive Species that
Yeah.
they were playing at, and I was just sitting outside. And he just came up to me and we got chatting. And he said, "Oh, have you got a band?" I said, "Oh, I'm starting one very soon. I've got a band name and everything." And he said, "Look, get 8 songs together and we'll put you on a lineup for a future gig."
That's
That still
awesome.
yet to happen.
Yeah.
But
Well, you're
everyone-
working towards it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 8 songs.
Yeah.
We just haven't gotten in contact with Dave yet.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's really supportive people within the punk community in general, youth and older.
Yeah.
So it's very, very inclusive, very supportive.
And so tell me how, because you were saying just before we're at the train station,
Yeah.
that you met Lindsay from the Go-Betweens. How did
Yes,
that happen?
I did. So
Yeah.
this was another Granite Music Council gig.
Yeah.
And they already had Lindy and Rob.
Oh, Lindy, not Lindsay. Silly me.
Lindy Morrison and Rob Snarsky. Lindy Morrison from the Go-Betweens and Rob Snarsky from the Triffids.
Yep.
They set up a duo.
Yep.
So they were performing in Stanthorpe, and I've always been connected with Granite Music Council, what they call the Youth Mentor Program.
Okay.
Mentorship program.
So what's that? The
Youth Mentorship Program.
from?
Stanthorpe Granite Music Council.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're great. Kel and Marissa run that.
Yeah.
And they just shot me a message, this was months before the actual gig happened.
Yeah.
But, oh look, we've got Lindy from the Go-Betweens coming to Stanthorpe and just offered me the gig. It was originally going to be a solo gig, but a week or so before, I made the decision, look, I've got a band now. I can get my bassist in on it and it'll be live music instead of guitar and vocals on a backing track.
Yeah.
Like usual. So it was a lot better than usual for my solo gigs.
Yeah.
And
Now arriving at
then
Jarrah's
I'm performing with Lindy, so that's cool.
Yeah. And then you were saying that you might get to meet the guy from the Chats.
Yes, I might be meeting Eamon from the singer and bassist of the Chats soon.
That's very cool.
Because Lindy knows him personally.
Yeah.
And she invited me to one of the gigs that she's playing that he's going to be at. So it's going to be good fun.
That's awesome. And the reason that we started chatting is because I really love your outfit.
Yes.
So
my
tell us more about your pants. Hang on, I'm just going to zoom in on them.
Yes. So these are my 2-year-old unwashed crust pants. I started with these few patches here.
Hang on, I'm going to zoom in.
These few patches. This was you can see as you go down the pants how my music taste has changed. But each patch is just a pair of military cargo pants cut up into little squares and hand painted with acrylic paint with a clear coat of spray paint on top and wax.
Yeah.
You get a candle, a wax candle, just a plain one. Rub it on your pants, air dry it, and it'll melt into your pants. And your pants will be waterproof. They won't smell. Any food that gets on them, it just goes right off.
Yeah.
So it's great, and they're all hand sewed with floss instead of sewing.
I wondered what that was. Yeah.
'cause it's stronger.
Yeah.
Here for these top ones, I've used embroidery thread because I didn't know of the floss technique.
Yeah.
But floss has the same strength as embroidery thread, if not stronger, but it's thinner.
And it's
So-
also waxed, isn't it?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
It's mint waxed.
Yeah.
This one in particular, so it makes them extra smelly and fresh.
Yes, so minty fresh trousers.
Minty fresh trousers. Exactly. So, yeah, that's those pants.
And you were telling me you've got tributes to local bands on them.
I do, yes. I've got the Disdain here.
Yeah, well, hang on a sec.
Got the Disdain, love Levi and the Disdain. Obviously my band. We've got Sonic Reducer. But they're not local per se, but they live in Canberra.
Yeah.
Pugnacious.
Oh, hang on.
I've got Pugnacious, Plan Z, Lafettes, What other local bands? The Chats and Wits End.
And what's Meth Wax?
Meth Wax, that's another band.
Yeah.
They're sort of like the sludgy sort of grunge as well.
Okay.
With very profound lyrics.
Yeah.
But they don't exist anymore. They split up in, I think it was 2019.
Ah,
They split
okay.
up, but I've really liked the single like album that they've released.
Yeah.
So
they get a
check
spot.
out their bands. They
They get a spot on the crusty trousers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've got a few tributes to like bigger bands as well,
Yeah.
such as like Green Day here
Yeah.
with the Billy Joe thing on his guitar, and Long Shot, which is another band of Billy Joe's.
Yeah.
The Gins, they're not big, but they're an American grunge band.
Yeah.
Actually, Chris Novoselic, the bassist of Nirvana, is a big fan of them. So that's really good. Another local band, June Rats, they're a lot bigger. They're playing, what's the fest called? Riot Fest, I think it's called.
Yeah.
With Green Day, Weezer, and Blink-182 headlining.
Yeah.
So they're getting really big.
Yeah.
Oh, and Anti-Dismal. I need to mention Anti-Dismal.
Okay.
I've got another patch there.
Yeah.
Anti-Dismal is a local youth record label.
Oh.
Run by Zara. I'm good friends with her.
Yeah.
She's a lovely girl. She's like 17, my age.
Wow.
And she's been running this label for a year or two.
Yeah.
I've discovered her at what's called the Push Music Careers Expo.
Yeah.
Where she had a panel there.
Yeah.
Um,
So again, the name of that
Anti-Dismal.
Anti-Dismal.
Run by Zara.
Yeah.
So I met her there, and then I actually emceed the next Music Careers Expo after that.
Cool.
And I was hanging out in the green room with Azara, and we just got chatting. And she actually sent me a message not too long ago, I think a couple months ago,
Yeah.
saying like talking about my band,
Yeah.
and offering to like pay for our distro kit, which is a distributor to get on Spotify. So very thankful for that.
That is awesome.
Azara is great.
Yeah. So tell me, because I love your look.
Yeah.
So talk me through the rest of your outfit.
Okay, so this jacket
Yeah.
I bought from an op shop.
Yep.
I actually I saw it in the op shop like a week or two before I bought it. I worked at the shop,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, do I want to wear it? You know, do I want to buy it? Because it was like $50.
Yeah.
And the op shop is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I just dropped the coin. I bought it. And I've just been wearing it ever since. It's really comfy, it's heavy, it's waterproof because I've waxed it just to my pants.
Yeah.
And it's heavy duty. It's just jeans waxed.
Yeah.
But the brand, like this jacket doesn't exist anymore. I can't find it anywhere.
okay. Yeah.
Anyone's exactly the same. So it's cotton drill.
Yeah.
So it's good, like it's fireproof per se.
Yeah.
But it's really good quality. And this is a shirt called Gusset Rats. I got that shirt at Invasive Species in Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Same place I was talking about Space
So
House.
Gusset Rats are another band?
Yes, they're another local punk band.
Yep.
I've seen them live a couple times.
Yeah.
Really great female run, female frontman. So,
Yeah.
really good stuff there.
Yeah.
And the glasses I bought
Yes.
on eBay for $15.
Very nice.
Very influenced by Kurt Cobain. But,
Oh, yeah, of course.
I've only found that I suit two pairs of glasses.
Yeah.
These sort of like stupid ones.
Yeah.
And aviators.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. And obviously dyed red hair.
And self-job?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Everything I'm very big DIY on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I've done my pants all together. And the shoes I bought recently because my other Converse,
Yes.
they were ripping a lot, like from there
Ah,
to there. They were
yeah.
like falling apart, holes in the soles and all that.
Yeah.
Had to duct tape them together.
Yeah. Very punk.
Yes. They were so comfy. I don't care how thin those soles were. They were comfy as hell because
Yeah.
they were molded to my feet.
Yeah.
So, but it just got to the point where I had to retire them. So I
Yeah.
got new shoes.
So
Yeah,
what?
that's the outfit.
Oh, brilliant. So, and what do you get up to outside of music?
Ooh, a lot of sitting around scrolling reels.
Yeah.
No, I do a lot of job searching. I'm still looking for a job.
Yeah.
That's not music.
Yeah. Something to pay the bills while you work on your
Exactly,
music.
'cause
Yeah.
Music, the industry doesn't pay well. You get paid like $200 or so a gig,
Yeah.
and you get a gig like once a month, and that's
Yeah.
just obviously not enough to live off.
Yeah.
I think it's something around like 5% of the minimum wage musicians get paid, and
Yeah.
it's just pathetic.
Yeah.
And obviously Spotify pays like crap. It's like
Yeah.
$0.003 $0.003 per stream, and
Oh
you don't
my
get paid
goodness.
anything until you've gotten 1,000 streams. So Spotify
Wow.
sucks.
Yeah, but I guess it's an avenue, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's tricky when that's
it's
the case.
mainly for for exposure,
Yeah,
rather than being paid.
yeah,
But that's a lot of venues like to use musicians. Oh, this is going to get you a lot of exposure, rather than pay you.
yeah. You can't eat exposure, can you?
Exactly. No,
Yeah.
you can't. It doesn't put food on the table.
It's very common, I reckon. It's very common in arts type situations.
Arts in general,
Yeah, no one ever. Oh, that's the announcement from the beginning. No one pays lawyers in exposure.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, if anyone needed to consult a lawyer about something like exposure, very different.
Yes, exactly.
They're
Yes.
probably in trouble.
Yes. Probably.
Yeah,
But yeah, the music industry these days is just going downhill.
yeah.
Yeah, money-wise, that is.
Yeah, but it's great that there are still so many passionate people who want to
Exactly.
see other people do well.
Exactly, like Sean,
Yeah.
who's, as I said, given us the lucky chance to record for free.
Yeah.
Because it's really expensive to record these days,
Yeah,
and we just don't have the money for that. So,
Yeah.
And we recently we're talking to a venue in Annerley called the Back Room.
Yeah.
We were trying to get a gig there for the 10th of March.
Yeah.
10th of April. 10th of May, sorry.
yeah.
And they chucked a $450 venue hire on us. It's like, how the hell are we supposed to pay that? So we're not doing that anymore.
No,
But
it
yeah.
would be much. Why don't? See, I like venues who do things like either because, who do things like pay you
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're providing entertainment,
Exactly, yeah.
or do a deal on the door
Yeah.
where it's a split, say 70-30 or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there was an option for like $3, like they get $3 on each ticket.
Yeah.
But that's a deal that only happens if it's greater than $450. If the
Ah.
revenue is greater than that.
Ah.
And because we're so new, I highly doubt that would happen.
Then yeah.
But yeah, so very thankful to Sean who's given us so many opportunities
Yeah.
to just not spend thousands of dollars on recording.
So you're in the hard slog networking stage.
Yeah.
I mean, not that. I mean, music
Yeah.
always requires work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we've been given a lot of opportunities. So
That's
a lot of
great.
community work going on within the scene. So
That's awesome. Oh, brilliant. Thanks so much,
All
Ryan.
good.
It's been lovely to meet you. Ryan from the Daylight Vandals, everyone. Cheers.
Ipswich Creative.